My friends, we are gathered here today to celebrate the life and times of a friend that was taken from us too soon. The Guardian Affinity legendary was nerfed by 50% on the PTR yesterday. And, well, it's not really that bad. But we are going to look at the nerf today. We're going to talk about what this means for Guardian Druid and the meta coming up in 9.2, as we just made a bunch of exciting videos about how great Guardian Druid was going to be, and you can go ahead and like and subscribe, but not watch those videos, so we'll talk about this nerf in this video today. Alright, so first of all, what the hell happened? Yesterday on the PTR, Kindred Affinity received a pretty heavy-handed nerf. So the amount of stats that you gained in putting this bond on another player was reduced to 6% from 8%, and the stat bonus for your partner was reduced to 3% from 8%. So this is a pretty heavy nerf to the Kindred Affinity legendary. I don't think it was really directed at bears, but more so maybe at boomkins, but we're definitely going to feel the ramifications of this as much as anybody. Well, maybe not quite as much as anybody, but so going on the Druid Discord and listening to what people way smarter than me had to say about it, the general consensus seems to be that Kyrian is now going to be pretty much optimally played, would be in line with Venthyr or Night Fae, and is no longer the clear front runner for the meta in 9.2. And I'm disappointed by this, mainly because I thought Kyrian was going to bring a kind of fun new play style that required a little bit more coordination, that maybe raised the skill ceiling a bit by having to track your party members' cooldowns, and I don't know if we're going to see that now, because if we have to play that well just to match the Venthyr version of Guardian Druid, which is basically Ravenous Frenzy, Incarn, thrash, why am I going to put that much effort into it? So I do think this is a pretty big blow dealt to Kyrian Guardian Druid. So now we've got Night Fae, Venthyr, Kyrian that are all basically equal. So you can look at this from kind of a glass half empty or a glass half full perspective. Glass half full, we got 3 viable covenants. Glass half empty, none of our covenants are really much beyond mediocre. So do with that information what you will. But most importantly, what does this mean for Guardian Druid as a whole? I would argue, I still think Guardian Druid's going to be super strong. We got a really good 4 set. We've got amazing tools for Mythic Plus, undeniably. We already have like the Dream Legendary and Ursa's Fury Remembered. Now our Covenant and our second Legendary is basically going to be a stat stick that provides a small damage boost. So what I'm going to do is check out some Venthyr Guardian on PTR for next week, I think, see how that feels, see what that looks like. Maybe revisit Kyrian and see if the nerfs are as bad as they seem to be. But my initial reaction to this is, that sucks. We did try this on PTR and it was undeniably very strong. I do think the nerf is awfully heavy-handed, but we know that's kind of how things go, and we could very well be logging on tomorrow to see that it's been, buffed back up by 20% or whatever. So, we just got to kind of go with the flow here. But if you are a Guardian Druid, don't jump off any bridges, or don't worry, the sky's not falling. We're still going to be good. We're not going to be as good, but we were looking maybe a little OP with the Kyrian Legendary. So anyway, those are my brief thoughts about it. We'll explore it a little bit more next week, but until then, I'd love to hear your guys' comments in the comments section. What do you think? Am I overreacting to this, underreacting to this? What's your attitude toward the Kyrian Covenant in 9.2? I'd love to hear from you. As always, thank you for watching the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.